Brought along 5 other guys. Dustin, Noah, Matt, Pierce, Justin. I don't know, I'd say my whole life. Yeah, I'd say it was family. I bet you it started off with canoe trips and stuff and progressed to boats and getting out there on foot, and yeah. It's probably a mixed bag, but mostly walleye. Yeah.
Okay.
Only a handful of times, just roadside stuff, nothing serious. Everywhere on the Churchill River, Clam Lake, Besnard Lake, Uranium City, a few along the way. It's a lot different picture than what most folks are used to. It's being a river. It's got a lot different landscape. It's got a lot different structure to it. There's a lot of diversity in how you can fish it, and yeah, it's a different ball game for sure. It's fun. Yeah, accommodations were awesome. That's boys loved it. It's perfect. It's perfect for our needs, and we got a bunkhouse with all of us in there, so it makes it pretty tight and cozy, and got a fireplace going every evening, and yeah, the mess hall there is pretty cool. There's a lot of history to it, and a lot of cool outbuildings, and yeah, pretty sweet setup. Buggies.
The 3-wheelers, the big rides.
3-wheelers are probably the best part. Shoveling gear down and stuff, that's a treat. I think just because I would say well, Nick did his little pre-fish there, so I think that was a pretty good indication, but I think for the boys it was something a little different, getting out there a little further north, a little bit more of an adventure. Yeah, just the opportunity for trophy fish for sure was a big selling point, which produced, obviously. That's a no-brainer, and yeah, just keeping it new, keeping it different, and yeah, that was probably the best part, is just getting out there a little further north, a little more adventure to it. I think spring breakup is ideal for good fishing. Like, weather's a lot better, I'd say. We had some pretty good weather. There was a few, like yesterday was a little bit of a system blew in, but other than that, it was phenomenal. It was a really good weather, but I think the highlight would be fishing's really good right now. So yeah, it was good. It was pretty textbook day for throwing a fly. We were fishing a big out bay, 3 to 4 feet of water max in places, and soft bottom stuff, and lots of lily pads, and so it obviously is holding big fish, and they're staging there for that warm weather and flat structure and stuff. And so we were throwing around a big streamer and just sight fishing fish here and there, seeing fish, and getting the hang of throwing around a big fly, and kind of learning a little bit again. And so yeah, we were pushing up towards the bank, and we were catching them on conventional gear, so we figured obviously throw the fly, and so yeah, I started tossing that thing around, and got pretty good cast out there, and started stripping back, and could see the streamer up top, and the big boil came rolling in. It came in hot. There was a big roller come up to the fly, like perfect strike, big white mouth open, and then yeah, hooked up, started stripping, and he fought super good for quite a while, and finally got him to the boat, and yeah, it was awesome. Best day, I would say best days when we got right down to the end of the line, and probably sat on the sandbar there. Is like probably a great big, I don't know, 200 yard, about 100 yard sand flat. Just parked the boats there, and yeah, it was good. Caught lots of fish earlier that day, and the weather was beating down on us, and it was awesome. I'd say getting out to a new part of the world is definitely a highlight. Just seeing the Fond du Lac for the first time, that was pretty cool. Just a lot different than what I'm used to. It's a different country. It's really cool seeing the historical water lines and all the different rock outcroppings and things. And then I'd say the number of trophy class pike is probably a big deal. Like, I mean, I've experienced stuff like that before, but not to this degree. It's definitely a special place because of it, for sure. And just the numbers, for sure. Like, a lot of big fish each day. Doesn't really matter. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. These boys run a pretty tight ship around here, and yeah, it's very easy going. You can pretty much fish the spots that they've got all scouted out, and it's some of them are a small short ride from the cabin, and you can get as far as the next couple sets of rapids and do a little touring around and grayling fishing less than 15 minutes from the lodge, and walleye pretty much everywhere.